Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Cherry Bomb server. BigDamnArtist here again as usual. And if I never have to see another road in my entire existence, it will be too soon. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cherry Bomb server. BigDamnArtist here again as usual, and I have been doing the work. That about sums up how I feel right now. So in the last 48 hours, basically, I've spent about 12 of them on this server finishing up roads. Okay, maybe not that many. It's like 10 hours. 10 hours, like, yeah. Like a good 10 hours or so in the last, like, 2 days working on roads and infrastructure stuff. And, oh my god, I am so over it. Well, let me show you guys what I've been working on. So, apparently Watt has deactivated this spawner once again. This was going for a while. Here, wow, man, that is a lot of creeper heads. Holy crap! Withering dust. What do you use that for? Wither potions. Okay, apparently that's it. Gelatinous slime, spider eyes, mannequin. What are those for? I don't know. So many things that I don't know, that I don't understand. Ender fragments, miniature hearts, a spell parchment. Anyways. Right, what we're doing. Okay, so if you remember... Take a quick look at the map here. Don't want to spoil too much. So if you remember this intersection, you can actually kind of see the old remnants of it here. So this road used to go, like, straight across, and then this road came straight down, and this one did a little, like, funky zoopy-doop. And then there was a really bizarre, like, 4 roads meeting right here, but it was on a curve, and it did not look good, and I was not happy with it. So I wanted to redesign it. But one of the things that I always wanted to do with... Hello? 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 I don't know. But the one thing I wanted to do was, there's this main road, so basically starting here, that runs all the way down through the entire... spawn town, and so you can just get on that one road and go all the way up and down. And I always wanted to keep that. I didn't want to have like any right turns or anything on that main road. So what I ended up having to do was this little like weird like loop-de-doop thing right here. That's actually kind of cool. I kind of like the look of it. It feels like more like a real city where there's just kind of weird things that happen because of, you know, urban planning and terrain and stuff. But I don't know, I kind of like it. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I loop this around. This goes straight over now. That goes down, curves around and meets up down here. And then this one, we're used to go straight across, but now it curves down. So there's this really interesting like triangle plot that somebody can use and build. So if we take a little flighty flight over here. So this road right here used to go all the way down to the old intersection, which was like right around here somewhere. You kind of see like the imprint of it left over that I haven't filled in yet, because I managed to run out of hardened dirt. Can you believe it? I never thought I'd see the day. But anyway, so this runs straight over now. This comes down, and then this does a little like loop-de-doop over this way. And then it kind of loops around here. So there's this whole triangle plot right here that somebody could do something really interesting with on your way out of Hub. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Not sure what's going to go there, but it'll be interesting, to say the least. So there's this, and then there's this little like intersection here that leads up. Around here. And then meets up back around here. And then this used to just be a right-angled curve, wow, talking! I'm good at things. This used to be just like a dead-ended right here, and then you made the right turn. But this is an actual intersection right now, but I'll get to that when we go further south here. So, let's fly around here. So I'll take you guys through this in order, I guess. Geographical order, not chronological order, because I kind of did all of industrial first, and then came back and did the commercial, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll do it. So we fly down here. This road hasn't changed at all. There used to be a bridge right here, but when I got looking at it, it was not in the right place. You can kind of see the outline of it right there. But it was not in the right place for what I ended up wanting to do with commercial. So I moved it over to this way. And so, if we take the right turn off of here, we go across a bridge. You can actually see here. This is going to be a fun bridge to build, because it actually goes across here, and then kind of hits this little patch of dirt, or a little patch of land, and then it goes into another bridge that's just kind of just barely clinging onto the edge of the cliff face here. So that'll be a fun one to build. And then we come over here, and then this does a little, like, curvy thing around here. Go around. Oh, there's a piece of the road missing there. And then this comes around and goes up here. And then this actually goes into a massive bridge. And this is the entrance into the harbor, actually. And then this loops around and goes back into hub. So you can kind of take a look at on the map here. So it comes around here. So this is going to be the harbor, and there's going to be a lot of like ships and commercial stuff in here. That I still got to figure out how we're going to get from up here to down there, but I got an idea for that, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. But I'm kind of taking a break from the roads after this, which you'll understand. So yeah, so this comes around here. So if we fly back, I'll show you guys kind of what I'm thinking for the commercial zone. And I think you can actually, yeah, I think this is Ruark's place right here. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. No, this is not Ruark's place. I think he's around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure that's his boat. I don't know. I can't remember where he is. I thought he was in one of these cliff sides, but maybe not. So anyways, if we come over here, you can kind of see we've got pretty much all of the land on top of here is going to be for commercial. So you got here, we got all of this, and we got all of this, and then probably even this little island over here. I'll put a little, like, walking bridge or something. Because what I want to try and do with commercial is make it more of a walking sort of area, less of a drive around to everything. So kind of like how, you know, cities will have roads that are just for, like, pedestrians. And there'll be, like, narrower roads and stuff like that. So something kind of like that. So there'll be like a parking lot or something in here that we can kind of pull into, park, and then get out and do all of our walking around, to do all of our shopping. And then that'll lead over to here as well, because if we take a little flighty flight, because this leads up, and then there's like this little gap over here, and then leads to this little island. So we can put a bunch of like shops and stuff on here as well, and that'll be pretty cool. And then an idea that we've had for a while now, and I think I know a way that we can kind of implement it, is to have shops sort of buried in the cliffside. And you can sort of like, you know, you'll take it in and you go down, and then there'll be like staircases and stuff going all the way down. Then there'll be more shops around the base, around the docks, and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be kind of cool. I have a couple ideas. We're going to talk about it and see if we can come up with something that'll work for that. But that is the commercial zone. And all these are going to be like individual shops that people are going to build. And then I think, as far as I know, the plan is still to use this over here. So if we take a look at the map, all of this over here. So this whole chunk is going to be for the Spawn Town Mall, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a giant mall. And it'll have a bunch of like small shops and stuff for people who want to sell their goods. I gotta take a drink because my throat is starting to hurt. I'm still getting over like I don't know what it was like a flu thing. Let me grab a Halls here, because my throat is actually starting to really hurt on me. And I don't like it. But yeah, I don't know, I had like a flu sore throat thing, but it basically was like swole, or my whole neck was like swollen up. It was not fun, I'll say that much. But yeah, it was like my whole neck was swollen up, and I couldn't breathe, and well, it wasn't that I couldn't breathe. It was like I could breathe, but it was like, this is gonna sound really bad, but you know that kind of that feeling when like somebody is like just kind of pressing on your neck, but not actually like choking you or anything. It's just kind of like feels like you're kind of being choked, but it's just more discomfort than anything. It was kind of that, but like all the time. was not fun. So anyways, that weird insight into my personal life aside, jokes. We fly around here. You guys have seen pretty much all this already. We've got a couple people have claimed spots in industrial already. I've got mine, which actually I'll show you guys here. If we come around here, this one right here. This one is going to be mine, and it's going to be for... Where is it? There it is. This one is going to be for the Big Damn Greenhouse Industries. Yes, I'm bringing back the Big Damn Greenhouse, which if you've been with me for a very, very long time, you will know what that is. But for those of you who don't, you'll have to wait and find out. But yeah, that's all going to go here. So there's going to be food production, plants, all that kind of fun stuff is going to go in here. And that's going to be my building. And if we come over here, you can see Rourke has actually started already quarrying out his spot. Because I don't know why, but he apparently needs to be all the way down to bedrock. I gave up questioning anything Rourke does a long time ago. But yeah, this is going to be for power generation. I think he's going to be using a bunch of like liquid or like mob essence. There's some sort of generator with IC2, I think it is, that you can use mob essence and XP essence to generate power. So I think he's going to be doing that. What else do I know? I know... Oh yeah, up here. Sorry if you can hear the clicking of the holes in my mouth, but my throat is like really starting to hurt. Up here, this is going to be Viesti's Bees and Trees. This one right here. So I think she's going to be doing bees and trees, obviously. But I think the goal of that is to get bees so that we can do Climatrol version 2.0. Which, if you remember the M80 tour, Climatrol is the building that she built to control rain and the weather and stuff, so that we can turn off the rain, because rain is annoying and nobody likes rain. What else do we got going on here? I think this one down here at the end is going to be Watt's building for mob farms, because he's got the one back at spawn there. Or back by the compound. And let me pull up the map, because I feel like I'm missing someone. I know there's one. Oh, right. I know what it is. If we come over here, I think it's this one? Yeah, this one. This is going to be Warp's city recycling, and then it's going to kind of lead down into the wasteland and be the landfill. The dump, which I'm not sure if he's talked about what he wants to do with that yet, but it sounds pretty cool, and if he can make it work, it'll be pretty sweet. But you know, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I don't know when he's going to get to it, so I'm not going to spoil it for him. There it is. I was trying to find the post where I was putting all this. So we got Warped, me, Watt, V... Yeah, okay, that's everyone who's claimed a plot so far. So, these plots are all available for people who want to build them, for any of the BRGers watching. And now, one of the major things that I've been working on is this frickin' thing, which we kind of talked about at the end of last episode, but then I spent a bunch of time and actually built the damn thing. This is the road down to the wasteland, because we are... What are we at? We are at Y151, and then we have to go all the way down to like Y64, I think it is, to meet up with the wasteland down below, which is going to be the lower industrial area. So, I built a frickin' road that goes all the way down. So if we go down here, we can take the little path around, and it's pretty cool. I didn't end up using the like directly just like looping back and forth thing that we were doing the math for at the end of last episode. But it's kind of close. It's kind of similar. I was kind of thinking that just going like loop, 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 loop straight up from the thing would be a little weird looking. So I tried to follow the contours of this mountain as much as I could. And it ended up looking pretty cool. So if we take a little, flighty flight, there we go. Down and around. So coming down here, and then there's this little path that goes down. And we take a little loop. And then it goes down again. And then we take a curve. And then it goes down again. And then we take a turn. Come on. Take a turn. There we go. And then it goes all the way down and around over here. And then into the wasteland. So that road was a bitch. The road into wasteland isn't actually done yet. I had to talk to the guys who were building in the wasteland to figure out what they're doing with it, or what they want to do with it. So that's a little in progress at the moment. But come over here. The problem with the wasteland is it's got that fog effect, so it's kind of hard to see. But you can see there, that's the road that comes down, then it goes down the other side, and then it curves around, and then it comes down this side, goes down here, and then down there. So I got an idea for what I want to do to like decorate this to kind of give it some like structural supports and stuff like that. That's going to look pretty sweet. But I am so completely roaded out right now. Like in the last week, I've spent probably close to like 20 hours, 20 some hours, like working on all of these roads. Just because I wanted to get it done so that people could start like building stuff. But oh my god, I'm so over it now. Just completely over it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on like my house and the Big Damn greenhouses. And we still got a couple lighthouses that we need to build, and I want to put a building at spawn. So there's lots of stuff to be working on. But now the roads are done. From here on out is basically just micro-blocking to put in like the gutters and sidewalk, and then the road lines, which is really just like basically filling in the lines, which is just stuff that anyone can do whenever they get a couple minutes and they want to help out. But all of the design work is done, everything's laid out. It's all good to go. Oh man, that was so much work. Just so much work. And then, actually, let's do a count here. So we've got so kind of other things that are going to happen. So we're going to put an air pad right here, like a helipad. So that's a helipad, so that's 1. We've got this bridge, which is 2. We've got this bridge, which is 3. Then we've got sort of this, which kind of counts for 3, I guess, kind of. So yeah, I mean, there's like 4 or 5 different sort of things that need to be done bridge-wise. Oh yeah, no, and then there's this one as well. So 5, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, there's a couple different bridges and stuff that need to be built and fleshed out and stuff like that, but that'll all come in time. And to any of the BRGers watching, if you guys want to claim any of those bridges or anything like that, just let me know. Because I am definitely open to other people working on this as well. As much as I love working on it, I don't want to do the entire thing by myself. Just saying. So yeah, that is what I've been working on. How long are we looking at right now? We're sitting at about 20 minutes. Okay. Well, I guess that's all it's going to be for today. I was going to maybe work on something else, but then I realized that I really don't have the stuff that I need. Because if you guys watched Watwick's episodes, you can see he made one of these angel rings, which give him basically creative flight for free, so he doesn't need the jetpack or anything. Which is something that I'm really tempted by, because this jetpack is getting kind of annoying. Constantly, oh man, I was working last night, and I was flying around, you know, I was hovering and just, you know, building and whatever, and then all of a sudden, I mean, I was probably closer to, like, up here, like, way high up in the air. I think I was working on that section. I was like, doop-de-doop-de-doop, and then all of a sudden, I just, like, fell out of the sky and died. And I was like, oh, right, jetpack needs fuel. When it gets to 0, you fall out of the sky. So, yeah, I might look into those angel wings, but unfortunately, they need, like, a nether star, and unstable unstable ingots. That's a really hard word to say with the holes in your mouth. So yeah, that's something I'm going to be looking into. We might do that next episode, actually. So, you know, get away from this whole updatey sort of thing and actually, you know, do something in an episode. I know, radical, right? So maybe we'll do that next episode if I don't get to it in the meantime. Maybe gear up and go with a fight and do that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll do that next episode. Anyways, I'm gonna call it there. So thank you guys for watching. My throat is just killing me, and I've been BigDamnArtist. I'll see you guys next time here on the Cherry Bomb server. Bye, guys.